Oh, hello YouTube, Dingham here back, still in John's hot tub, but ready to do the next server showcase episode. Well, I say ready, not that ready. What I thought I would do is before I leave is stock up on a bit of rum. It's been a while, so, oh yeah, aged to perfection. 3-4 months in the waiting. Obviously did very well. Let's see effects again. Yeah. So yes, today's episode we are going to go look at GiZme's house. GiZme it's probably going to be a bit more complete than any of the properties we've seen, but then he did move out a while ago, so I did kind of ransack his belongings for the city. That's a little joke, which is probably too long to really explain. Oh God, there's a missing bit there, so I'll sort that out. Oh no, I just got rid of all my iridium. 54. Oh, pains of being a server admin. Maybe it's the rum. I best have another rum to cheer myself up. Anyway, this is GiZme's sorting system. You got, let's say, I'm lots of sticky resin, a city RFID card. So you see, he was around to get one. All that I just put one in there if he ever turned up. As I said, it was largely ransacked by myself. Under the guise that I didn't want new people coming across, discovering it and thinking that they had a whole treasure trove of stuff to do. But you know, was not able to carry 422 stacks of rubber. GiZme had a lot of rubber. I should probably come back out here and explain. He had a chest here, which I think had over 1,000 stacks of rubber, and pretty much everyone on the server used to just help themselves to rubber from here when they needed it. And then buggy door. I'm gonna blame the drink. And then I think there was more in here, but again I think I might have borrowed some at various stages. So yeah, that was his sorting system, much like the other sorting systems you've seen on the server. This was his little machine rack. She's got industrial blast furnace, singularity compressor and extractor. So is all you really need, really. There's more holes there. Don't know why I'm rebuilding a house, GiZme, if you're watching. Boredom. But that is not it for GiZme's house. Like me, he has a bit of a basement. So this is where I'm going to struggle, because GiZme's a bit of an evil genius. Well, genius is subject to opinion. Evil, certainly. Got scrap machines here, which I'm going to presume are for his matter fabricator. Not that I've seen a matter fabricator actually around. And then he's obviously had some automated setup here of some description. But as far as what it was doing, I do not know. I can't open that chest. No clues. So no idea what was going on in here. This room, what have we got? Bees. Yeah, you see he's got his bees set up here, so I imagine this is where he was doing bee related stuff. Yeah, definitely a bee area. And then this is a this is like in my house, it's a remote red power system, utilizing ender chests. So if I'm correct, yep, empty batteries come out, get put into the battery box. So it's odd that it's not connecting at the side. I don't know why. Never mind. And then they go in, and then a retriever pulls out the full one when it's ready sends it back to the ender chest. So the only difference with GiZme's and mine is I was using 2 retrievers possibly. Yeah, because I had a slightly different layout. Essentially the same system, but that is not it, as we can see through hints down below. So this is chest. Wow, very very precious items to keep safe. Paint rollers, blue, red, and 18 gravel. Interesting things to want to keep safe. So I believe this is GiZme's dreaded power system. Now I probably didn't explain very clearly that the reason he has so much rubber is his power system basically ran off rubber wood, IC2 rubber trees, and yeah, that's a bit of a odd glitch. Never mind. Yeah, and it basically worked off the principle, I believe, that if you centrifuge rubber wood, I think that's what we're looking at right here, the centrifuges, is you get plant balls and a whole bunch of other crap, but he was predominantly using the plant balls. Yeah, there you go, plant ball, to then make biomass. Yeah, biomass. So plant balls went into the fermenter, made biomass, and then they went into the still. Yep, I'm getting it right. GiZme would be proud. And made biofuel, and then he burnt that off. I don't know what this tank's about. In a liquid firebox, and made steam, and then he's had so it's all gone a bit funky, I think, between the server moves. Steam engines for MJ power, so steam industrial steam engine, and then steam turbine. I think this is so cool. I'm going to be missing this in the next server. Excuse me for humping it. It's such a cool little block, or multi-block. I'm becoming a big fan of railcraft these days. And then out here he has a blast furnace, which looks, and electrolyzers, which looks semi-automated. I'm not quite sure what they were doing. Follow the oh god, more stuff over here. Gas turbines. I don't know. Making more power, I guess. Maybe GiZme should have been around to explain it, because he is actually back. As I said, he left us for a bit, but he is back. But like all of us, waiting for a new server. So this is the underneath. Lots of complicated gubbins. Yeah, this stuff, I don't have a clue what it's doing. Complicated stuff. Let's have a poke. Sulfuric acid, gunpowder. I don't know. Auto crafting table. Oh, I think I know what this is. He was also making sugar coke, which is like coal coke, but you make it with sugar and sulfuric acid. And that's something that Plugin for Forestry adds, which is a very cool mod, and we will have on the next server. You can also make cactus coke or cacti coke. Pretty cool. That is disgusting. GiZme. Copper in the wall, not dug out. Copper was so valuable on our server, and he just left some there. What's wrong with you, man? Anyway, this I can probably explain. It's similar to what we had at the fusion reactor. It's just basically oh no, it's filling cans, I think. So send can in. I don't know. I would have thought that was making cans of biomass and sending it to the system. No, that's definitely an output pipe. Oh, it's obviously sending biomass somewhere. Maybe to the stills over here. I don't know. God knows what he's up to there. We're going to ignore that. Yeah, so that's this level. Let's see how much power he's got. Oh, 1 full, 2 full FSUs. So he's obviously doing something right. Bit of a power conduit thing there. Interesting. So his is steel production, although notably absent is the blast furnace. But again, as mentioned in the last video, a 2 coke ovens to 1 blast furnace ratio, which I'm going to claim as my own discovery for figuring out that it was roughly that ratio. I may be wrong. I'm going to claim it for myself. So empty room, and then what have we got down here? Oh no, we've actually got something. What have we got going on here? Right, I believe those should be facing inwards, and it's a auto wheat farm. So we've got block breakers to, I think that's a block breaker to break the wheat, and then deployers to place the seed, and then place bone meal. So he must have had a skeleton farm somewhere to be able to pull that one off, or maybe he was using John's because John had a skeleton farm. So we are a community, so we do use each other's resources. Normally we ask, normally. And lastly, we have his farms. Here is the infamous rubber tree farm, which is where all these power. Are they still rubber? No, they're not rubber. Yeah, rubber tree saplings. There you go. Yeah. So lots of rubber. Forgive me. But, you'll notice that he's using the old farms because I think he left before we had the new forestry farms in. And currently on this server you can have both. But in the new server, these farms will be turned off, and I don't know if they'll even be in the mod. They shouldn't really be, as they're converting over. It's about time they got pulled out. They've been in for months. So peat bog farm, this would have been a sugarcane farm, and that would have been making the sugar coke. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. I think it's sugar coke. And then cactus farm, again making cactus coke. I think. And then some kind of crazy power setup over here. Biogas. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, credit where credit's due. GiZme thought outside of the box for power systems. Didn't just pump lava from the nether, which had to get banned on this server because became people's only solution to power problems. It was just so boring. And you may see me edging over here. I see a little friend. Hey friend, what's your name? Oh, it's Gizmo. I shall just give Gizmo the credit where credit is due. He dug out the entire facility. Gizme did nothing. Gizmo's the real star of the program here. And then I was going to see what's down here. Nothing. Right. That was anticlimactic. So what a way to end the episode. I think that's everything in GiZme's property. I am horrified with the amount of ores in the raw. There's a redstone there. All we need to do is find diamonds, and then I'll have to come and shoot GiZme when he gets on the new server. I may do that anyway, but it's a tale for another time. So I'm going to have another run, and I will see you next time, YouTube. Thanks for watching.